Okay, so first off, I just want to say, I get it.
You get what?
High school.
Kamala. Another adventure shirt. Cute. She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You are weirdo.
Boys.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
You're kind of on my shirt.
Sorry.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land. Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on, like...
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there like... Maybe they're right. I spend too much time in fantasy land.
That is not you.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who save the world. That's a fantasy too.
Did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Kamala?
What does it feel like?
Cosmic. I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Do you know what you are?
I'm a superhero.
What's going on, y'all? This is Best Blurred, and today we're going to talk about the new trailer for Miss Marvel. I think Marvel and Miss Marvel might go together. I'm not sure what the arrangement is yet, but we're going to watch the trailer. All right, now, full transparency, I've never actually read the Miss Marvel comic book line, so if you are looking for like a comic to trailer Easter egg video, I'm not really going to have that here. The only thing I know about Miss Marvel is that she idolizes Carol Danvers. She gets her superpowers. She's an inhuman, and she has like stretchiness powers, so she can make her fist bigger, and then she can like increase the density to make it really heavy in order to hit you, right? This is more just a reaction. So let's just take a look at the trailer and see what we think. All right, so first off, we're gonna pause right there because I always find these little details that Marvel includes really interesting. So it's saying her essay is due on like the 26th, the 16th or whatever. There's a picture of her saying like boring. So she's in class right now, and she has a sketch of Ant-Man versus Man-Ant, and they're pointing at each other. And I think that that's a reference to the classic meme.
How dare you point at me? You were pointing first. Rude to point. You're being very rude. You're at me right now as you say that. Look at you. I'm just pointing at your finger. Look at your finger right now. Different than normal pointing. You are pointing.
All right, so she's studying world history, and she is, you know, the thought bubble into Marvel Studios is amazing. I like what they're doing right here with like the animated text. I'm gonna stop it right there. I like what they're doing with this animated text because it really reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, so she's just like not engaged, not interested in school life, which I think we can all relate to at one point or another. And you know, she's not the popular girl. She's not with the popular guy. Let me pause this right here because I think this is important. First of all, I really like the fact that they actually got a brown person. I'm not sure if that's politically correct to say right now, but I like the fact that they are making her the outsider, right? Because again, the whole premise of her character is that it's very relatable. Now, a detail that I really like here is that she's not the only brown girl. It's not as impactful if she's the only brown girl. She's a brown girl who's also not stereotypically like, you know, the sexual vixen, like the super hot one, right? She's not gonna like take down her pigtails and take off her paint cover overalls and
she's got glasses and a ponytail. Oh, look at that. She's got paint on her overalls. What is that? Damn.
The person that she's pining over is a brown guy as well. So it's not brown versus white. It's just like in crowd versus not in the in crowd. All right, now this is obviously a daydream. You can tell by just the way that it's shot cinematically. And then, yeah, she's waking up from the daydream. The counselor is like, you know, pay attention. But she's like, why would I do that? I also like that hang in there poster.
Cat Branchman. So what's a guy like you and a guy named Cat?
All right, hold on, pause here. Why is that in her chest? So, and in the original Miss Marvel storyline, because I am, of course, a authority on this. But she's an inhuman. I think she was, walking outside and there was a gang fight, and then a mist like went over the whole crowd, and they all got turned into gang babies. Um, No, but they all got turned into Inhumans. This scene is kind of confusing to me because it looks like she's in an old attic, like it might be her house, or maybe like her grandma's house or something. And she is opening an old chest and finding this bracelet, and she puts it on, and it looks like that's where she gets her powers from. So obviously that's not how they did it in the comic. If I had to guess, I would guess that these are the quantum bands from Quasar, but even that's kind of suspect. Again, she is not a significant she's just like a regular everyday person who just gets these powers accidentally. She's just walking around and the mist hits her, right? So the idea that her grandma is like an intergalactic superhero, or that she knows Captain Marvel, kind of cuts away at the core of her character. So I hope they don't do that. All right, so she puts on the bands, and I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't know what that is either. I don't know what that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is happening? So see. Okay, so it looks like they're changing her powers. She has force fields now? Okay, I know that scene is from the comics because I have seen a comic panel where she's like, her legs and her arms are like doing like that as she's jumping. With force, why does she have force field powers? That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like, who cares? I don't know who those people are. Again, so I'm guessing they're going to be the big bad of this show, of this season, and I'm going to guess that they are Kree. Now, this scene I'm okay with. This scene with her having a huge elongated hand and punching the wall or whatever, that makes a lot of sense from the comic perspective. I mean, they're changing. It used to look like just a regular flesh-colored arm that was just massive. Now it's like a purple diamond fist. But again, it doesn't really matter if they change her powers as long as they keep the character. And it does seem like they're keeping the character consistent with the comics. Because, again, I'm an authority on these things. Miss Marvel streaming June 8th. And, again, you have a scene of her looking at New York City. Again, there's really no selling point to being in New Jersey other than being able to look at New York City and all of its glory. And I stand on that. And y'all can argue and y'all can fight if y'all want. But anyway, the Miss Marvel trailer looks really good. Really good. This is something that I would totally watch. I think they've successfully passed the mantle off from Spider-Man. So, so that's my review. I think it's going to be a good show. Obviously, it's going to be a little campy. Obviously, they're going to have like some teenage drama. We will see. I am looking forward to it. Best Blurred, out.